Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you had a really great weekend. We have a big week ahead. Big week with our full moon in Aquarius Thursday. We're going to talk all about it, get you all set up for the week of August 8th to August 14th. Will be a lot of fun. So, today is Monday, August 8th, and it's the moon's day, the most sensitive, vulnerable day of the week. So be sure to double down on your self-care. Enjoy your day. Make sure you visualize and to feel as good as possible. It's also Dustin Hoffman's birthday. Dustin Hoffman's birthday today on Monday. This is him in a scene with Meryl Streep in Kramer versus Kramer. And actually, he scared the shit out of her in this scene. I think he got a little rambunctious, and that bully Leo scared that poor Cancerian Meryl Streep back in the late 70s in Kramer versus Kramer. So yeah, double down on your self-care. Don't let anybody point a finger at you. No Dustin Hoffman finger pointing today. We'll have a waxing moon. Only a few more days left of this waxing moon cycle, which we're drawing in energy from that new moon in Leo. So you want to use the energy of the new moon in Leo to manifest joy. And you're going to see the start of your manifestations, most likely, this Thursday, if you haven't already, with the full moon in Aquarius, which we will talk about. Moon is in Sagittarius now, but we're going to be entering Capricorn. Luna will enter Capricorn at 2:38 p.m. East. Keywords and phrases for Capricorn include achievement, status, ambition, business, career, cautious, responsible, goal-oriented, and structure. So it should be quite the day. Also, Venus will oppose Pluto, the fatal attraction transit. Paranoia, everybody's coming to get you. This transit's going to add intensity to close relationships. Be wary of feelings of jealousy and suspicion. They probably are unfounded. Obsessions and compulsive attractions could lead to wasted time, or worse, like boiled bunnies. That would be terrible. Don't boil any bunnies, even though Venus will be opposing Pluto. And how does that make you feel? Use any triggering events today to understand your unresolved issues and to heal at a deep level. Then on Tuesday is Mars's day, a really great get shit done day because Mars rules action, drive, and initiative. So a good day to get shit done, particularly with the moon in Capricorn, which is good for structuring, eating your frogs, those things that you don't want to do, but you have to do, long-term planning, getting ahead of schedule. Nothing's better than getting ahead of schedule, especially under a Capricorn moon, and keeping your humor. That's really important too. Keeping up appearances and business. Also on Tuesday, it would have been Whitney Houston's birthday. She would have been 59 years old this Tuesday. One of the best-selling artists ever, Houston left her mark in the world as one of the most powerful voices ever. Arguably the most powerful female voice ever. I think so. I don't know whose voice was more powerful in her heyday than Whitney. Hey, Melissa, happy Monday. I hope you're doing well so far. So yeah, maybe listen to some Whitney Houston on Tuesday. Be the queen of the night, right? Because of the Leo sun energy. Whitney's such a talent, and is dearly missed. And then on Wednesday's Mercury's day. So the winged messenger rules the day. So expect lots of communications. You're going to have an Aquarius moon come 2:44 p.m. EDT. Prior to that, the moon will be still in Capricorn. But for your Aquarius moon in the afternoon on Wednesday, keywords and phrases for Aquarius include intelligent, weird, rebellious, humanitarian, innovative, unpredictable, freedom, detached, friendly, fun, and personable. Good morning, Linda Michaels. Nice to see you. Happy Monday. Hope you had a nice weekend. Also on Wednesday, it's also Duran Duran Appreciation Day. I kid you not, there's an actual day to appreciate Duran Duran, to celebrate the iconic 80s band that broke the mold, especially in terms of music video content. I'm going to have to check out some Duran Duran videos. I forget what videos they did, but apparently they were very innovative. So be sure to listen to some Duran Duran on Wednesday, Mercury's Day. And then on Thursday, we got our full moon in Aquarius. We're going to talk all about that, but it's going to be Jupiter's day, the planet of expansion, luck, and abundance. It's going to help us to think big and to doubt our limits. Oh, you love Duran Duran? Linda, may I ask what one of your favorite Duran Duran songs are? I'm happy for you to join me too, Kathleen. Yeah, I got to find out, what's your Duran Duran favorite song or favorite songs? I have quite a few. Well, maybe like 3 I have. Shout. Okay, good to know. I have to say, I have a few favorite Duran Duran songs. Of course, I think my favorite is New Moon on Monday, especially when there is a new moon on Monday. Like, that's pretty awesome, right? Also Rio, of course, and Hungry Like a Wolf. However, that reminds me of, Diane Downs back in the 80s, who killed her children because she was in love with this guy. And she blasted that song when she was shooting her kids. Not to be a downer, but Farrah Fawcett did a really great movie called Small Sacrifices, which was originally a book by Anne Rule. But that song, really, it's gripping. It sort of stays with you a little bit. For your full moon in Aquarius on Thursday, you can use the next 2 weeks to remove blocks to your new moon goals and leave anything toxic or heavy behind. Was it a nice video? Okay, that's going to be on my agenda today, Kathleen. I'm gonna watch Duran Duran Rio video. That'll be really, really great. So let's talk a little bit about this full moon in Aquarius, folks. Buckle your seatbelts. It may be a bumpy ride. It may not be. It really depends. If you have anything around 19 degrees in the fixed signs, well, yeah. That's where the full moon in Aquarius will be. Full moon will be in Aquarius at 19 degrees. And we'll have a fixed grand cross. So let's look at this, right? You get the full moon in Saturn. The full moon number 1 is conjuncting Saturn. Hello, Flavia. Wonderful to see you. Leo, happy birthday. I know you're a Leo, Flavia. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday season. You're celebrating yourself like the queen you are. So yeah, number 1, the moon will be conjuncting Saturn, which isn't terrible. It's not as terrible as it sounds. And I'll tell you why in a bit. But that full moon in Saturn and Aquarius will be squaring that triple conjunction, right, between the North Node, Uranus, and Mars. And I'm including Mars in this conjunction just because the effects of it since August 1st, when it peaked, we're still feeling them, and we'll feel them into October, maybe into the end of the year. Then we also have the South Node in Scorpio, right? That's squaring the moon and Saturn. And of course, you have the Leo sun. So Saturn and the moon are opposing the sun in Leo, and that's when we have a full moon, right? When the sun is in the opposite sign of the moon. So how can we be practical about this? How can we actually do something about it? Well, first of all, the Aquarius moon, especially conjuncting Saturn, asks us, where should we emotionally detach? So, like, for instance, if you're finding your feelings getting hurt about something, God and the universe does not want you to feel bad. So do whatever it is that you can to say, okay, this is making me feel bad. Maybe I need to detach myself. Maybe I need to create more boundaries or better boundaries around anything that's making me feel bad. You need to feel good under this Leo sun energy. Very, very important. Good morning, Emily. Nice to see you. So that's number 1 with Saturn conjuncting the full moon in Aquarius. Ask where you should emotionally detach. Number 2, with the Uranian conjunction with the North Node and Mars, all of it is in Taurus. Taurus is about values, right? And Uranus is about change. And Mars is about action. So ask yourself, have your values changed? They may have, right? Maybe you care more about love and you spent most of your life caring about money. Or maybe you are more into friendship now and you really care about spending time with your friends as opposed to reading, let's say, or whatever. So you want to make sure that you're clear on your values, and that with that Mars energy and with the North Node, that you're taking action on your new updated values. And with that Self Node in Scorpio, what energy needs to be released? We're moving away from darker, toxic emotions and moving toward value-oriented living. And then finally, what freedoms, again, Aquarius freedoms, will allow you to feel more like the sun, Leo, because the sun is in Leo. So you want to ask yourself, what's going to make you feel like a sun god or a sun goddess, or more like the sun? If you were like the sun, you would feel bright, powerful, profoundly sure of your power, right? And you'd certainly be very, very generous, and you'd be joyful and passionate, creative, strong, alive. So think about what you need to let go of on Thursday and for those next 2 weeks so you can feel more like the sun. Oh, Ordinary World is great. Okay, who's Shout though? Shout. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna get to the bottom of this, Linda Michaels. Okay, it's on the tip of my tongue. Shout is, well, it's one of those 80s bands. Shout 80s. We're gonna figure it out. Let's see. Tears for Fears. It's okay. Tears for Fears. Yep, you're right. Tears for Fears is great. Love them too. So also on your full moon in Aquarius Thursday, the sun will square Uranus. James Taylor has this aspect in his chart, and he's still around. I believe he's touring in Boston end of August. I had no idea how handsome James Taylor was. He looks, a little like a serial killer, but that's okay. I had no idea how handsome he was. Very handsome man. Sun square Uranus on Thursday, fire and rain. Expect the unexpected and leverage any changes to your greatest advantage. So keep in mind that all circumstances are inherently neutral, that we are the assigners of meaning. So when you assign positive meaning to an inherently neutral circumstance, you derive positive results. So keep that in mind with any changes that happen. And you got a friend. Release this impulsive energy of Sun square Uranus in a conscious, safe way. Maybe call a friend, see a friend, because you got a friend. You got a friend. In Carolina, on my mind, be proactive about change. If you're feeling restless or antsy, work out why and do something about it creatively and productively. So keep that in mind with the Sun's square to Uranus on Thursday as well. Also, on Thursday, Mars will square Neptune. This is Mars is about action and Neptune is about imagination. So this could be about taking action on your fantasies, which could go either way, right? It could be taking action on what you visualize, connecting with the energy of the world, of the universe. Warren Buffett, has this aspect in his chart, and it obviously works well for him, right? Maybe he is taking action on what he senses in terms of the marketplace. If I knew you were coming, I would have baked you a cake. Mars sextile Neptune is a very sensual aspect. It's great for romance, and you could even find your soulmate. That could be cool. Very passionate energy. And also the root of happiness. We're likely to be more sensitive to others and to enjoy being of service. And that really is the root of happiness, they say, especially with Neptune, right? Because essentially, we're all one. So when we're of service and we're taking care of other people, we're really taking care of ourselves. We get our egos out of the way, and then we have happiness. So leverage that, do that. And also the current of life. Following your impulses could lead to great success in love or business. So keep that in mind. What a wonderful aspect to have under our full moon. Also, on Thursday, Venus will enter Leo. This chick is really getting into this Venus and Leo energy. It looks like she's in plastic, donning a wig and really enjoying some milk. She's behaving like a cat. I'm not so sure why, but we'll be living out loud and loving out loud with Venus's entry into Leo from August 11th, Thursday, until September 5th, with warmth and grand romantic gestures. Perhaps this chick is dressing like a cat to please her mate. Maybe it's like a cat fetish, or maybe she's just, expressing her inner cat. I don't know. I mean, it's very interesting. So who knows? Maybe you can enjoy Venus's entry into Leo by dressing like a cat or a dog. That could be fun. Hey, I mean, whatever, right? Different strokes for different folks. And then on Friday, August 12th, Venus's day on Friday. It's the planet of love, so spread as much love around as possible. Love your neighbor, love your friends, love the people that you're in love with. Love everyone as much as possible. Smile at your barista. Give an extra tip to your Uber driver, whatever it is. But spread as much love as possible on Venus's day. And we're going to have a Pisces moon, so we're in for a very indulgent weekend. At 2:44 p.m. EDT, the moon will enter Pisces. It'll have left Aquarius at that point. Keywords for Pisces include imagination, romance, subconscious, dreamy, osmosis, creative, intuitive, escapism, evasion, indulgent, kind, and spiritual. Plus, it's World Elephant Day. And did you know that the elephant as an animal totem, so a totem is an animal that you connect with. They say that your totem chooses you, whatever. You can focus and create whatever totem you want. But as a totem, the elephant is good for luck, prosperity, and the removal of obstacles, which is perfect for your waning moon. So over the next 2 weeks, come Thursday, it's all about letting go of things. You may want to look at your new moon goals and be like, okay, well, I need to make adjustments here, and I also need to let go of this block, or this is in my way between me and my new moon goals. And you can use the elephant energy, to help remove those obstacles, which could be really, really smart. So keep that in mind for Friday. On Saturday, August 13th, Saturday is Saturn's day, the planet of discipline, restriction, and responsibility. So you want to make sure your ducks are in a row by Saturday. Now, because the moon will be in Pisces on Saturday, I suggest you get your ducks in the row earlier in the week, especially Monday through Wednesday when the moon will be in Capricorn. That is a much better energy for getting your shit together. The moon in Pisces instead is really good for rest, meditating, visualizing, romance, date night, creative pursuits, quietude, indulging, and escape. It's not really a good get shit done energy. But it will be Alfred Hitchcock's birthday, so you may want to watch a Hitchcock film because, well, he was amazing. And this is him with a lion. I wonder if Alfred Hitchcock decided that he wanted to put himself in a picture with a lion because he's a Leo. Maybe. I don't know. And a little fun fact about Hitchcock, his most trusted advisor was his wife, Alma Reville, who we would ask after directing a scene, was it all right? Which is just so sweet. Somebody as prestigious and talented as Alfred Hitchcock had somebody right by his side, his wife, and he loved her dearly. We should find out her sign at some point, Alma Reville. But yeah, watch some Hitchcock. There's so much great stuff he's done. And then on Sunday, August 14th, it's the sun's day. So get outside, enjoy being alive. The sun is the energy of Leo. So it's very, very healing. You can even say with intention, I'm going to go outside right now and the sun is going to heal all my cells. The sun is going to, cleanse my energy. It's going to make me stronger. You can work with the universe. And also, just to keep in mind, with that triple conjunction in Taurus, Mars, Uranus, and the North Node, you can really tap into nature as a healer, right? You can, connect with the trees, with rocks, with dirt, with animals, right? The wind, the sun, the rain, the oceans, like use Mother Earth and respect Mother Earth, of course, but use Mother Earth and connect with Mother Earth. And that's going to really, really help you go through any changes that you may be going through with Uranus in Taurus. So just keep that in mind. Additionally, we'll have the moon strutting into Aries at 4:42 p.m. East on Sunday. Keywords and phrases for Aries include new beginnings, bold moves, freshness, seeds, infancy, self-focus, confidence, drive, initiative, competitive, direct, active, and robust. Ooh, what a good idea, Deb. Let's go barefoot. Yeah, let's go barefoot and put mud on ourselves, get really earthy. Also, after you get in from your enjoying the sunshine on Sunday, be sure to have an orange creamsicle. But don't confine yourself to an orange creamsicle ice cream bar, because there's many ways that you can enjoy delicious creamsicle. It can be found in many a treat. I found out that you can have orange creamsicle cookies, cupcakes, cheesecakes, orange chiffon cake. You can even have orange creamsicle Rice Krispie treats. Now that sounds amazing. So check that out. Be sure to have some creamsicle on Sunday if you want to. And then also on Sunday, Mars will trine Pluto. Michael Hutchins, Aquarian, Michael Hutchins, who unfortunately left us, he had this aspect in his chart. He was from In Excess. And it's really a great aspect for a new you. We're able to tap into our inner power and push past our self-induced limits. Also, believing is seeing. This aspect will give us a tremendous surge of goal-oriented activity, making us very ambitious. And what is love flows, what is not goes, especially under the waning moon cycle. Excellent. Mars trine Pluto for inner work. We can heal and transform any life area not working. So it's a wonderful aspect, but change is definitely in the air. Also, the sun will oppose Saturn. Mark David Chapman, who shot John Lennon, had this aspect in his chart. I didn't want to put his picture there because he's kind of creepy, but he actually used The Catcher in the Rye as sort of an excuse for killing John Lennon. Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger was about this youngster by the name of Holden Caulfield who thought everybody was a phony. And apparently Mark David Chapman did too. Maybe he thought Lennon was a phony. In any case, Mark David Chapman had this aspect in his chart, and it makes sense. It makes sense because he expressed himself by shooting Lennon, and then he was opposed by Saturn, and he got put in jail, where I believe he still is. With this aspect for all of us, it's a little bit rough. I'm not going to lie. You are in my way. This may spark insecurity and make us extremely aware of anything blocking our path. So keep that in mind with the sun's opposition to Saturn. A preemptive strike is a good idea. Do what you can to ward off the blues. Exercise, see a friend. Remember James Taylor, you got a friend. Exercise, count your blessings, and maybe write a gratitude list. That's one of the smartest things to do for manifestations, is to focus on what you already have and to be grateful, because when you're in that energy of gratitude and appreciation, you're ready to receive. And I want to be alone. Working on a goal or project independently might be just the most practical thing to do on Sunday with the sun's opposition to Saturn. So keep that in mind. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember, if you're looking to find out what's going on in your chart, how this full moon will affect you, and also that Uranian conjunction, well, I can figure that out for you. And we can also read your tarot cards to find out what is up. Just check out my website, psychicsun.com. The link to that is in the description below. I shall see you next week here for our forecast on the 15th of August, Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. And if you haven't seen it already, well, I started a new live stream. It's going to be every other Friday, I believe. Maybe some variations there. But the next one will be on August 19th, which is a week from this coming Friday. And we're going to be focusing on Robert Smith of The Cure. That should be fun. This new series is going to be really hopefully interesting for you as well. It's going to be about the stars behind our favorite music. So we'll talk about all these different musicians and what their charts are like. You're going to learn more astrology, and you'll also learn more about your favorite artists and maybe even appreciate them more. We worked on Tracy Chapman's chart last week. Thank you all for joining me for that. I hope you enjoyed it and that you really enjoy some Tracy Chapman. And definitely definitely join me for the 19th. This will be my next live stream, Musicians and Astrology, with Robert Smith of The Cure. How is he a Taurus? Such a good question. Virtual hug to you and to everybody else. My pleasure. Thank you for joining me, Deb. I hope you all have an amazing week and a happy full moon, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.